everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 powerful ways to add tooltips in Power BI, from basic tooltips to advanced interactive designs. You'll learn how to use the default hover tooltips, build fully customized tooltip report pages, and take advantage of the new modern visual tooltips. Plus, we'll also look at how to combine these with drill-throughs and drill-downs for even more interactivity. Whether you're a beginner or looking to polish your dashboards, this tutorial will take your Power BI skills to the next level. So let's jump right in. We will start with basic or custom tooltips. These come built into Power BI and appear when you hover over visual, like a bar in a chart. To get started, we'll add a clustered column chart by clicking on it from the Visualizations pane. We add our values here. For x-axis, add subcategory. And for the y-axis, add total sales. Alright, let's give this visual a quick cleanup to make it look way better. On the left side of the Visualizations pane, click the Format icon. Then, turn off the y-axis values, since we already have data labels showing. Next, scroll down to the Data Labels section and set the display units to thousands, with 0 decimal places for a cleaner look. With those adjustments, the visual is now well formatted. If I hover over this bars, you can see Power BI automatically adds a tooltip, but we can definitely make it better. You can also add a tooltip using Power BI's Suggest a Visual feature. Just select your visual, scroll down, and choose Tooltip. Alternatively, you can click on the visual, then go to the Build pane on the right, just next to the Format icon, and scroll down to the Tooltip section. We'll now enhance the tooltip by adding 3 additional measures: total quantity sold, profit, and total discount, to give more insight on hover. Awesome! The tooltips have now been added successfully, and as we hover over each bar in the chart, you'll notice we can now see additional details like total quantity sold, profit, and total discount. These values give our users more insight without cluttering the visual, and they appear instantly without any clicks, just a simple hover. It's a small touch that makes a big difference in how your report communicates data. We can add more insight by showing how many products were sold under each subcategory. Just click the arrow next to the field in the Tooltips bucket and choose an aggregation like Count or Count Distinct. With that added, our tooltip now provides richer insights, all from one compact visual element. And that's just one of the ways you can create a tooltip in Power BI to enhance your visuals and deliver deeper insights. Additionally, you have the option to modify a report setting, allowing tooltips to automatically resize, adjusting to the canvas dimensions for a more responsive layout. To do this, click the File section above. Then scroll down and click the Options and Settings. Alternatively, you can go back to the report page. On the far right side of the screen, you'll see a small gear icon. This is the Settings icon. Click on it to open the Settings panel. It may take a few moments to load, so just give it a bit of time. Once the Settings panel opens, scroll down and click on Report Settings. Then, check the option that says Tooltip Size is affected by Canvas Size. After that, Click OK to apply the changes. You'll need to restart Power BI Desktop for the update to take effect. So go ahead and close and reopen it. Here's a quick tip. Default tooltips aren't designed to display a lot of content, and their appearance may change as Power BI gets updated. If you want more control over the design and layout, it's better to use a custom tooltip page instead. Before we start building tooltip page, we will start by building a map visual. On Visual tab, click Shape Map. Then put state on location and total sales on color saturation. Then we format the map. The map is already set up, and as we hover over each state, you'll notice we get the default, built-in tooltip showing basic information like the state name and total sales. But now, we want to take this further by adding more detailed and visually rich information using a custom tooltip page. To get started, click the green plus icon at the bottom to add a new page to your report. With the new page selected, open the Format pane on the right. On Page Information, under Page Type, set the type to Tooltip. Then, go ahead and rename the page. You can give it any name you like. For example, I'll call mine Tooltip 1. Once you're done, close the Page Information section. Another way to set up a Tooltip page is through the Canvas settings. Just open the Type drop-down and select Tooltip. While you're there, you can also adjust the vertical alignment. Set it to top or middle, depending on how you want your visuals aligned within the Tooltip canvas. Now let's add a simple visual to our Tooltip page. I'll use a line chart to show sales trends over time. Let's resize it because we will put in more information. For the x-axis, drag in the month field, and for the y-axis, add total sales. This will give us a nice month-by-month view of sales performance, which will dynamically update based on the state the user hovers over. Now let's format the line chart. Select the line chart, open the Format pane, and expand the title section. Reduce the font size and change the font to Seago UI Bold. On y-axis, turn off the values. On x-axis, reduce the value size and set font size to DIN. Then scroll down to format the line. Change the interpolation type to smooth and width to 1px. Close the lines and open markers on. Let the shape remain and reduce size to 3px. Scroll down and open borders and set the size to 3px. Then close marker and scroll down and turn on the data labels. Open data labels and scroll down to values and reduce the font size as well as the font. Then scroll down and change display units to thousands. Next, set the decimal places to 0 for a cleaner display. Then, scroll down to leader lines, change the line style to dotted, and set the width to 2px to make them more visible and visually appealing. Scroll up to the data label settings and set the minimum offset from position to 30. This ensures the values don't overlap the chart elements, making them easier to read. We can make the values more impactful by using color to show performance. Under Values, go to Color and click the FX button. In the pop-up window, set the format style to gradient and choose Total Sales as the field to base it on. Then set the lowest value to red and the highest value to green. This way, low sales stand out in red, while high sales appear in green. When you're done, click OK, and now you'll see the colors applied to the values. This makes it easy to spot which months had lower sales in red and higher sales in green at a glance. Now let's go back to our map visual page and connect the tooltip. Select the map visual, then in the Visualizations pane, click Properties next to Visual, go to the Tooltip section. Turn Tooltip to On, and under Page, choose the custom tooltip page we just created. Now, when you hover over any state, you'll see the detailed tooltip showing how that state performed month by month. Let's go back to the tooltip page and enhance the leader lines to match the data-driven styling we applied earlier. Under the leader lines section, click on Color, then hit the FX button. Set the format style to gradient. Choose Total Sales as the field to base it on, and assign colors just like before, red for the lowest values and green for the highest. This way, the leader lines will visually reflect performance, helping users instantly see which months had lower or higher sales. When you're done, click OK, and you'll see that the conditional formatting has been applied. The leader lines now change color based on sales performance, making it even easier to spot trends at a glance. As we hover over the map, we can now clearly see the leader lines in action, colored based on sales performance. This works because we've already enabled the tooltip and set the tooltip page to the one we created. The enhanced visual makes it much easier to understand how each state is performing month by month. Let's return to the tooltip page and add a few more visuals to provide additional context. This time, we'll use the new card visual to display key summary metrics. Create card visuals for each of the following measures: quantity sold, total profit, total customers, total orders, and total products sold. These cards will automatically update based on the state the user hovers over in the map, making the tooltip more detailed and insightful. Now let's format the card visuals to make them visually consistent and easy to read. Select each card, then open the Format pane. Set the layout to display 5 cards in a row and adjust the space between cards to 2px. Under the Callout Value section, change the font to DIN, set the size to 9, and align the text to center. In the Labels section, choose DIN Light then Bold as the font. Set the font size to 8, and adjust the spacing between the label and the value to 5px. Finally, scroll down to the Card section and turn accent bar off for a cleaner, minimal design. As you can see, customers, products, and orders aren't showing any values, and that's because no state is currently selected. To confirm that these cards are working correctly, turn Filters on for the Tooltip page. Then, drag the state field into the Filters on this page section. Now, try selecting a state from the list, and you'll see the cards instantly populate with data. This confirms that the visuals are responsive and will work properly when triggered by hovering over a state on the map. Now let's go back to our map page and see if everything is working. And yes, as you hover over each state, all the card visuals are responding correctly. This is a great example of the second way to create interactive, visually detailed tooltips in Power BI. These tooltips are built using dedicated report pages, allowing you to include elements like charts, images, text, and KPIs. You can create multiple tooltip pages, each linked to one or more fields in your report. When a user hovers over a visual containing those fields, the matching tooltip appears, dynamically filtered based on the data point under the cursor. This opens up powerful ways to make your reports more engaging and insightful. After setting up the tooltip page, I'll now show you how to create modern visual tooltips. On this new page, I've added a clustered bar chart and placed both category and subcategory on the y-axis, with total sales on the x-axis. This setup creates a drill-down hierarchy. It's important to note that for the drill-down feature to appear, you must have at least 2 fields on the y-axis. Otherwise, the drill option won't show up. Also keep in mind that drill-through tooltips are only supported on specific visuals: bar charts, line charts, scatter charts, tree maps, and matrix visuals. You can drill down by using the icons above the visual, or simply hover over one of the categories, like technology, and the drill down option will appear. Clicking it will reveal the subcategories related to technology. To go back to the previous level, just hover over any bar and select Drill Up. This will take you back to the main category view. Now, for modern visual tooltips to function, you first need to enable them in the preview features. To do this, click the settings icon on the right side end, then click Preview Features. Under the Preview Features section, look for Modern Visual Tooltips and check the box next to it. You also need to enable Use Modern Visual Tooltips with drill actions and updated styling. To do this, scroll down to Report Settings and ensure it is selected. Click OK and restart your Power BI desktop. Once these modern tooltips are enabled, you'll be able to drill down, drill up, and access drill-through actions directly from the tooltip itself. We will now create a drill-through on the category page. On this page, I've added a decomposition tree that breaks down total profit by category and subcategory. This is the page where we'll set up the drill-through functionality, allowing users to explore more detailed insights when interacting with visuals on other pages. Click Format. Open Page Information, Then set the page type to drill through. After that, set the drill through field by dragging in category. This will enable the page to respond when a user drills through using a category selection from another visual. Let's format the drill through button. Hold down the Control key and click the button to navigate back to the bar chart page. As you can see, the drill through is working perfectly. Just select a category, like technology, and click. It will take you to the drill through page, where you can expand the subcategories and see how much profit each one generated. And that's another powerful way to create interactive tooltips using drill through pages in Power BI.